So what is the Writing Reading Center all about? The WRC, or the Writing and Reading Center, is where you will complete the required lab for any English composition, reading, and ESL classes. Its mission is to support students enrolled in these classes and to promote literacy throughout the college by providing content area reading and writing instruction. That means that you can also enroll in a free open entry class called ILA 800 to get additional reading and writing help in any class, whether it be for business or biology. And if you see this pink rectangle here, that will explain to you how to register for that. This fall, 2021, the Writing Reading Center will be available both on campus on the bottom floor of the Martin Luther King Building and online through Canvas. So the Canvas course looks like this. To do that, on the first day of the semester, you will be able to self-enroll using a link in your Canvas class that should look something like this. And there'll be the link. Now, I've already done this, so it says you are already enrolled in the Writing Reading Center lab. But if you had not been, it would tell you, hey, you've successfully enrolled. And so once you've enrolled in the Writing Reading Center lab using this link, then both the on-campus and the online Writing Reading Center through Canvas will be available to you. So what do you do during that time? Each week you'll be spending an average of 50 minutes completing directed learning activities and using the Writing Reading Center resources as assigned by your specific instructor. For instance, one week I might assign students to work with a tutor or instructor on revising a draft of an essay. So if I were to do this online, I would see that there are WRC instructors on duty here. Or if I want to go in person to the MLK building on campus and I go to that bottom level, there will be physical people right there, tutors and instructors who can help you. So you can talk with them online, you can talk with them in person. And we have people staffing both online hours and staffing the physical building as well. So you'll be able to talk with that tutor or that instructor on revising a draft of an essay. If you are wanting to, you can actually go to a peer tutor. And these are other students at RCC who did well in their English classes and were trained. And you'll actually have a little bit longer with them. You can usually get anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes with a tutor. And sometimes the time with instructors, it just depends on how many people are in line before you. So they may not have as much time to help you, depending on the time that you go. But they're just a wonderful resource if you're getting stuck on an essay or you've written a draft and you're wanting help with revision. The other thing, though, I might do is I might assign a directed learning activity or DLA. And so in the Writing Reading Center, there are DLAs all listed here. And so maybe I would say, hey, I want you to do the DLA on improving quoting skills. And there are several of these. And so you might complete this directed learning activity and then turn it into me in class. By the way, these are also accessible online here. The organization's a little bit different. I have to find it, but I'll show you another DLA. I might assign a DLA on thesis statements, and so then you could find it here as well. And so there's a directed learning activity on that. So I might assign a DLA one week. I might even assign one of the modules. There's a module on plagiarism. Let's see if I can find, there we go, plagiarism model for RCC. And so there's some reading that you do and then a quiz that you would do afterwards. And so that might be another thing that I might assign one week. Sometimes I will offer several options and ask students to pick based on their individual needs. For instance, if we're talking about proofreading, not everybody has the same grammatical issues. And so if we're talking about for instance, grammar and punctuation, I might say, hey, I want you to choose from one of these based on comments that you've gotten on past essays. So I might not ask everybody to do the same thing each week because it is supposed to be structured to help you individually. So what you want to do is make sure to learn how your specific instructors are using the Writing Reading Center to support your success in their classes. And you want to make sure to find out how they're tracking your completion of activities. So some instructors will simply grade the assigned activities, while others will ask for a weekly log. I have done both, and I will probably go back to doing the weekly log so that you can track and I can track what you're doing each week. Now, if you would like additional help in classes other than English, Reading, or ESL, you can register for the free open entry class ILA 800 through WebAdvisor. And see if I can find it for you again. That's going to be on that home page here. You can find a little link about it in that pink box, right? Or yeah, box right there. And so at any point during the semester, you can go in, register through WebAdvisor, and then have access to both the online and the in-person on-campus support that you need. I also wanted to mention briefly, there is an overview video that is coming out. It hasn't been made yet, but that will probably give you even more great information about the Writing Reading Center.